Hi guys, so as the shambles of Brexit continues to unfold, it's important not to focus just on the big issues such as fishing, financial services, the situation in Northern Ireland, or frictionless trade, but also to look at the smaller issues, the issues that affect ordinary people. And when the UK was a member of the EU, it benefited, its citizens, its consumers benefited from legislation that was brought in by the EU to protect those citizens and consumers. Now, one issue, of course, is credit cards. Now, because the UK is no longer a member of the EU, British consumers who use credit cards to make purchases in the EU will no longer be protected by EU legislation because the UK is no longer a member of the EU. Brexiteers dismissed this issue in the past as part of Project Fear, but it is, of course, Project Reality. So I want to show you this interview with Christopher Hope, who's a writer for The Telegraph. And you have to remember that The Telegraph is a pro-Brexit, pro-Tory newspaper. And he's going to attempt to dismiss this as anything got to do with Brexit.
We're going to kick off with the FT next section, Christopher, and it's actually their second story about MasterCard and EU purchases. So what are they saying here?
Well, this is not a Brexit dividend. This
is not a Brexit. Sorry to pause him immediately, but so consumers are going to be worse off. This is not a dividend. I don't, why would you ask Christopher Hope to talk about something that's related to finance when he doesn't understand the definition of a dividend? A dividend is normally something positive. And he's trying to say, well, this is not the positive. Yeah, we know that's not positive. Okay.
Quite an interesting story here. From October through just in time for Christmas, MasterCard, according to the FT, are going to be charging 1.5% of transactions for every online credit card payment from the UK to the EU. That's a five-fold increase from 0.3% at the moment. I don't know about you, Anna, but when you go onto the internet, you're buying things. Often you can buy things by mistake from the EU. Certainly, I bought a packet of daisy seeds that came from Poland. It cost me £12 in postage for a very small little packet of seeds. So I couldn't believe it. So often you can find yourself buying things mistakenly from the EU outside the UK. And this is quite a punitive charge here from MasterCard. Visa has not yet said what they're going to do about this and if they're going to react or not, but it does seem quite a strange thing. It's all to do with Brexit and whether whether we could have it all have one charge across the EU. And now we've left. Well, MasterCard are charging this. Some people think that it's down to Brexit, but some people are saying, well, MasterCard might disagree with this, but someone's saying it's down to greed. Of course,
well,
MasterCard.
It's not down to greed. There was a rule. There was legislation. The legislation no longer applies to the UK. The company is within their rights to charge people more. Brexiteers didn't want that protection. There was a protection. They didn't want it. Now MasterCard are fully within their rights to charge people, and you're complaining about it.
MasterCard, it says here, the changes are designed to bring interchange rates in line with levels that had agreed with the European Commission for transactions on all non-EU. Rather technical response there. There may be another response inside.
So it's about non-EU countries. The UK is no longer a member of the EU. It's a third country, so it's no longer protected. Brexiteers voted for this. Brexiteers campaigned for this. So they can't really complain about it now. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.
I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee. So why not check it out?